Good morning. This is Wendy Cherry from JerseyToMe.com, and I am here on my very first video blog, just sharing a little bit about what's happening on my journey while I'm in Thailand. For some of you have noticed, if you've been following my blog or even my social media, that I decided to head to Thailand solo. So while I'm here, I decided that I was coming for a few different reasons. One of them was to continue to be on my healing journey. Another one was just because I wanted to see the world, like I've always had a desire to see the world. Another one is just that it's timing. When you have an opportunity, you just have to jump on it and go with it. So those are sort of some of the reasons why I'm here. So you might not be able to tell, but it is 6:20 a.m. here in Thailand. So I know it's like probably 7:20 on the East Coast. And so I'm up pretty early, but my sleep is jacked up. So I kind of just get up and stay up and in the middle of the night, and I was just like, well, let me just get on here and kind of talk about why I'm here. And so one of the things is that I am dealing with a dis-ease in my body. So when I say dis-ease, I am talking about an issue that has been recurring for many, many years. And I have been to doctors, and I have been to healers, and I have been to all different types of people to try to help me figure out what is the problem. And what I came to at the end of the day is that I have to figure it out for myself. And I am starting that journey. I started that journey maybe like 4 years ago of healing myself. But really in the last year, the dis-ease has gotten exacerbated. It has gotten worse. And so what I am learning is that when you have dis-ease, and everybody else says disease, but when you have dis-ease in your body, that is your body's way of trying to tell you that something ain't right. That is your body's way of trying to tell you that you need to listen, and that you need to figure out and pay attention to, and maybe take action on something to change the disease or to help the disease dissipate. And I see my friends coming on. I see Lila, and I see my Source, Tracy, and so I'm not alone out here at 6 o'clock in the morning in Thailand just talking to the abyss. So I appreciate that. But disease is really your body's way of trying to tell you that something's not right, and you need to pay attention. And the longer that we don't pay attention, when we hear those little subtle rumbles, and we feel a little bit of pain maybe in the back, a little bit of pain in the shoulders, or we get that headache, or those migraines, or we can't poop, or whatever it is, then that's when we know that it's our body's way of whispering, something ain't right, pay attention. And for the majority of us living at least in the United States, we live a fast-paced life. We're up early in the morning, we're going to work, we're taking care of the kids, we're taking care of the significant other, and we don't take the time to listen. And we don't take the time, 1, to listen, 2, to identify what it is, and then 3, to try to figure out a way to heal it. And so by the time we're in healing mode, we're at the doctor, and they are giving us a prescription for something to help us heal it, which really at the end of the day, we know that it's just putting a big old Band-Aid over, like, let's say like a wound, and instead of getting to the root of what the issue is. So that's really what I'm doing with my life. From Jersey to Me is just a part of me, like, blogging about and getting the stuff out. But coming from being an adopted child, growing up in Jersey, traveling early in my life, and then settling down in Washington, D.C. for the last 20 years, there have been lots of things that have happened in life, and where I am now, I'm realizing that some of those things have caused the disease in my body to appear. And so here I am, sort of rambling, but here I am just trying to figure out what that is. So I decided to come to Thailand. Now, did I need to come to Thailand to heal? No. It just was, I ain't crazy, and why not? I deserve to be in Thailand. We all deserve to go and see and do and figure out things, and go to distant lands and foreign lands, if that's what we want to do, and figure it out. But the healing of disease, y'all. Hey Rob, I miss you from spin class. I moved, so I'm not in that class. I'm not near there anymore, so I go to a new gym, but I miss you guys. Tell everybody I said hi. It's already Friday here, so tomorrow you can tell them that I miss them and hello from Thailand. Okay, back to the point. So what I've been doing is journaling. So I have my journal here. I've been just writing out what I feel. And this morning, I came up with this. This was the Louise Hay. This is her calendar. And it says, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. And I have to be honest, even just a few months ago, I was not. And actually for the last 5 years, I was not. And I feel like the more authentic that you can be with yourself, and the quicker that you get to that, don't wait to get to your 40s and 50s and 60s to be authentic with yourself. And don't wait to your 40s and 50s and 60s to really figure out what does pleasure look like for you? What does fun look like for you? What does an amazing life look like for you? Not what your mama said it's supposed to look like. Not what maybe your husband or wife said it's supposed to look like. Not what maybe your spiritual following, the people who are at the top of your spiritual, however you commune with the Most High. Not what they say, but what you say is the way that lights you up. What makes you feel the happiest? What makes you feel, so joyful? Those are the things that will help you be authentic. And so when you do that, some people got to go. Some situations have to go. You got to quit some things. You got to start doing some things. And that is some painful stuff. It can be sometimes. And sometimes I think the reason why we are, and that's me included, because I'm mid-40s and I'm just starting to take control of my life's path and doing the things that I want to do, regardless if anybody's giving me the side eye, regardless if it is what everybody else is doing, and regardless of if it's popular. It doesn't have to be popular. It just has to be what I say it's going to be. And so I started to journal, and I started to tick off the things and the people and the situations and the places that need to go. Because some of those people, places, and things were the things that were causing the stress, the turmoil, and the trauma that helped exacerbate the dis-ease. And so some of you were just getting here. When I first started, I was just pretty much saying that dis-ease, hey line sister, I was just saying that disease is dis-ease. When we get a sickness in our body, it's our body's way of telling us that we're not doing the things that we should or could be doing to be living our most authentic and happy and healthy, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, financial self. And so if you keep getting that neck pain, that shoulder pain, that headache, you got a little bellyache every day, that's not normal. These things are not normal. So it really takes some time for if we're smart and if we're brave, because that's really it. You got to be brave to be able to do this and really sit down and figure out, is this the right man, woman for me? Is this the right situation that I'm in? Is this the right job for me? Am I doing all the things that I really, really love to do that are making me so excited every day? When you do that, the dis-ease can, in many cases, dissipate. And I think it just depends. Hey, Soror. I think that it is a way to help the disease dissipate. And it's a way to not get to the nth degree, which is where we normally get, where we feel it, but then we just maybe take a Tylenol and go to bed. And we feel it, or maybe we just push it down and don't speak it and say how we're really feeling about it. And then that sits in your belly. And so you might have been feeling pissed off, but you ain't want to tell him because you ain't want to start no problems. Don't start no, won't be none, so you didn't say it. But your body feels it, and your heart feels it, and your gut feels it. So you might just go to bed with like a little bit of a, man, I wish I could say stuff, but I don't want to start no issues. All those things cause disease. So that's where I am now. I'm cutting all that bullshit out. Anything, anybody, any entity, anything that was disturbing my peace had to go. And I think at this point today, I have done a really, really great job of getting rid of those things and those people and those places. So here I am in Thailand, journaling, and I am exploring. And what I know is that I can't hide. Everything is relevant in BC, in Jersey, and even in Thailand. So me coming to Thailand does not take away from the fact that I have to look in the mirror and be like, dang, that's some whack-ish that you were doing. Or, dad, that's some awesome stuff that you're doing. Keep doing that. So I just wanted to kind of like encourage you all to really, really think about what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you're doing the thing that God put you on the earth to do. And for many years in my professional career, I supported people on their dreams and on their goals and on their destiny and on their purpose. And I got a lot of joy out of it. And then one day I was sitting there going, well, who's helping me on my journey? Who's helping me on my destiny? Who's helping me with my passion? Who's supporting me in those things? Actually, what is my desire? What is my dream? What is my passion? And I feel like I put so much into everybody else. And that was like actually my professional job, is supporting artists actually to live their dreams, to connect with people, to do everything that they could do to be the best artist that they can. And I have personal friends who are the most amazing artists, and I found myself always giving, and not never, but in many cases not getting back. Like, nobody asked me what my dream was. Nobody asked me, what I want to do when I grow up. And so I was like, hell, I'm just going to do it for myself. Because really, at the end of the day, we're all responsible for ourselves. We are all responsible for ourselves. We are responsible for, you're not responsible for your husband at the end of the day. You're not responsible for your children at the end of the day. You're not responsible for your mommy and them and your aunties and your cousins. At the end of the day, you're really just responsible for your own happiness. So I've decided I'm going to figure out what it is that I want to do when I grow up. I don't have it all right now. I have some ideas of what I want to do, but I know what I was doing, I can't do no more. And what I was doing was not bringing me peace. So the litmus test is, if it's not bringing you peace, it's got to go. Painful, I know, but at the end of the day, you will feel better. You will be lighter. The disease will go away. That will keep you happy and healthy, and then other things will flow in your direction, because you know that when God closes one door, all the other doors open. We just have to be brave enough. So here I am. I'm already affirming for myself. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. So I'm just going to be fulfilled here right now in Thailand. I'm going to drink my tea. I'm going to spray these damn bugs because they eating me up. I'm going to fan myself a little bit because these flashes are getting me. Plus, it's already 80 degrees and mad humid out here in Thailand. And I'm going to journal. And I'm going to write out and really just figure out what it is that I want to do and what it is that I can do to help bless people and to bless myself. So that's really like the path that I'm on. And so I appreciate you sharing this few minutes with me, and I hope that you feel encouraged, and I pray that you will continue to follow me on my journey from Jersey to me. Thank you. Have a great night, and I'm about to start my whole day.